Well, that's pretty cool. It's raining now, or it's sprinkling at least. But I do for once really feel positive. Like, even though my external reality, I mean, I could get into that. Like, it's it's crazy because I don't even have a battery for my car. So I'm at the gym right now, outside, in my car because it's raining, and it's not 24 hours because I changed gyms now. I've upgraded to a nicer one. Unfortunately, it's not 24 hours though, and my car's just been here for like a month with no battery. My radiator's cracked, I believe. Not sure, but I just diagnosed it myself and tried to be very thorough with my research. But yeah, I can't even move my car right now. So I'm just making sure no one, out here cares really. Like, I guess it would be the cops, I was worried about one of the employees because he's been parking next to me for this whole fucking month, excuse my French. I'm just like, I hope he doesn't care. Like, my car is here like all the time in the same spot. But he hasn't caused any issue. And I'm cool with all the cops. Like, I think I told you, but one of the cops came by like a couple weeks ago. I had the flu a little bit ago. It literally felt like the flu ascension, as corny as that might sound. Like, colors were becoming brighter. I was extremely sick, but throughout the week, my ears were ringing so much, it was unbearable. That's just been happening before I had the flu or whatever. And but yeah, like, I had a cop come over and he was checking with a flashlight and everything, up in the door, and he's like, "Oh, were you at Circle K? Like, your car was there across the street?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, you good, dog?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." So and then I saw another cop, and they've been totally chill. So I feel like I'm kind of protected in this spot. Like, even though my external reality, everything just like went bad. And I mean, like, I probably put $20,000 into this car by now. So I mean, cars are fucking money pits, dude. Like, but I did live in the car too. So, but I still try to be practical. Like, I thought I could study, save money, a little bit of money, give me more time, and then give money to my daughter, and then obviously pay to see her. But like I told you, I was seeing my daughter through my parents for a bit, but we just had this argument. But that argument was in like October or November, and I've apologized so many times, and sincerely too. And now I'm just trying to get my stuff. My parents, I've never asked them for money or anything. I just they offered kind of help me with my storage of a few things. And a lot of things I gave to my dad. I even offered him the motorcycle for free. But if he doesn't want it, which he said no, I have the title and everything. Why can't I get access to it, And so I've just been pushing to try to do that without having to call the cops, because I don't have a problem cutting my family out more than I already have. I had to take my biological father to court just to tell the judge I didn't want to see him no more, and he was a piece of shit. He wasn't nice to me, and blah blah blah. So I wouldn't want anyone to be in a relationship with me against their will. If they don't feel good around me, then fuck, I'm not gonna hold you to it. I'm not some evil king or something. Like, please be happy. I just want everyone to be happy anyway, so it's obviously contradicting of what I even try to represent. So be gone. Bye, Felicia. But it's like, I still have my technology and I still have my motorcycle there. Like, it's all my receipts and under my name. Been very patient. I've waited like 3 months, Lizzie. Like, and I've been emailing him, texting him, calling him, leaving voicemails. And it's just, I really hope I don't have to call the cops on him. Like, this weekend coming up will be probably the last weekend I give them an opportunity to respond by, I'm going to leave a note by their door this time, on Sunday. But at that point, I'll wait one more week. Like, I've tried everything. But I was just hoping to have this last bit of family together for my daughter's sake too, I know they get to see her, and that's important to me. And right now I haven't seen her in a while because I was seeing them through my parents. just, once a month or something. But yeah, this stupid argument, my emotional discipline got affected. And I do truly believe it was an entity that did help with all this. It had me falter my emotional discipline, and the second I allowed that to happen, the universe made me its bitch. It's like, okay, obviously you're not ready for this. Obviously you're gonna let, the external reality is also gonna, pretty much throw everything in your way while you're trying to raise your frequency, because the universe likes something called energetic equilibrium, and that's balance. So, and even this entity is blind intelligence. It doesn't hate you, and you created it. It's just trying to survive. And but yeah, I think that's what my parents are kind of unconsciously allowing to control their feelings and their emotions and their beliefs, and that's society and the general population's beliefs too, which who knows how many entities and levels of this there is to that. But I think my parents are actually thinking they're helping me right now, or he just needs to, once he gets a job, or they don't even know what I'm doing. They don't even know. I had my heater and everything up there, like, to stay warm, but I couldn't even get access to that because of this argument. It's like, I just wanted a few things, Mom and Dad, and then I'll go fuck off. But, like, Jesus, like, this is a little ridiculous. Like, I haven't asked you guys for anything. I brought the technology up there to help them. I didn't ask them for money. My mom's like, oh, we don't have money. I was like, Mom, I already bought it. What do you want? What do you think I'm asking you? Just to believe a little bit. You don't even have to believe in me. Just, pretend you do. Or be open to it at least. I just want to help her feel better, I don't give a fuck if she believes in me. But, yeah, I'm learning to believe in myself, because even random people can see that passion and appreciate. And even people like you across the world, can see me for who I am and help me so much that I can't thank you enough. You really have. And, I'm doing this for everyone, for myself, for my daughter. I want to, do it even for you, I want to take this shit to the next level. I want to heal the world, Like, I don't want to do what everyone else does anymore. I'm done doing that. It doesn't satisfy me. It kills me slowly. But I know exactly what I want to do. I've had some obstacles, and I'm starting to feel positive. I'm seeing the wanted seed and all the unwanted things. I'm focusing on what I want. I'm focusing on, what is best to how to respond to these situations, in the most positive way, and understanding that for every unwanted situation, that's not a choice that's already been made, or a choice that you have been given. You've been given the menu, and there's always, unwanted situation or event that you see right away. There's always a wanted seed, and it's a hidden seed a lot of times, but there's always the energetic opposite in every situation that unfolds before you. There always is. As long as you can find that hidden seed, that wanted hidden seed, and stop getting distracted and reacting to all the unwanted things that have happened, I think that's kind of what I'm going through right now. And I do feel whole finally within myself. Like, with my daughter, I'm able to not cling on to it or grasp it and be in pain, even though it's been taken away so swiftly. Obviously, some days are better than others, but I've had a healthy dose of detachment. Just because everything I'm doing is for her, and all this will make me stronger. And right now I feel like I have gone through the holy fire, because I feel like I am being refined. And I would even say I feel like I have entered a timeline shift, or created one. And I am feeling positive and optimistic, even though my external reality is not reflecting that right now, so much so as I would like. But I have everything I need right now. And I feel like it's just making me stronger, and I'm not going to give up. Now, obviously, I'm doing things to make some money here and there. When I come across a better opportunity, then I'll jump on it, you know. I try to push forward as best as I can, though, every day. I try to be as productive as I can, too. I mean, I'll be just going to these random restaurants and shit, using their Wi-Fi, charging my phone, and just trying to further advance everything. And, yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I'm feeling optimistic and having that emotional conviction. And a lot of it I didn't get when I was a child. I had to go back and alchemize that. You know, have the opposite for all those negative emotional charges and subconscious programming, you could say, that I've received from my parents. I'm going back and, you know, alchemizing it to a positive emotional charge. Or say they said something mean or nasty, I'm going back and telling myself they said something positive and happy, you know. So I am feeling like in a really good place. And you know, some of my friends, I just met my friend from Canada, or not met him, but saw him again, since it's been years. He just came down from Canada, and like I told him, like, because we hung out and had lunch with a bunch of our friends today. I told him my situation, you know, and he just looked really worried at first. I'm like, no, bro, I've honestly never felt better than I do right now. Like, I know that sounds crazy, bro. Or it might look, this is why I don't, you know, I told him, he's a close friend of mine. That's why I was like, this is why I don't like telling people even my situation. Because they worry then. It's like, no, dude, I haven't felt better than I've ever felt, dude, in my life. You know, I finally have that emotional balance, that emotional conviction, that belief in myself. You know, that clarity's coming through, like that focus, that identity, the correct thoughts, you know. And I'm starting to understand why I'm here in this situation, because it's all due to my creation in my hands. No one else's, you know what I mean? Like, and most of it's on the mental, spiritual planes. At least it exists there first too, you know, vibrationally. So it's like, it's pretty exciting, and I'm just focused. I'm using focus because that's a centralization of energy. So I'm using my focus to focus on the right things, you know, and not letting the world be a vampire to my energy also, or the people, places, and events. I'm being strategic about my life force. As Dan Winter would say, you want to sit in the right place, you know, eat the right food, kiss the right person, you know. Everything needs to be, so to say, you know, kind of tactful about it, you know. I see that the mind can be kind of portrayed as the angel and the devil, right? The consciousness. And I'm creating the consciousness that I want, which, you know, whatever anyone wants, that's their free will. And, you know, it's like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. Like, I have no, you know, discrimination. I think anyone can be good or bad, and that's all the same energy outside of this illusion. But in this illusion, bad seems pretty bad sometimes, and I don't like it. But, you know, I just want people to truly believe in themselves, you know. I'm learning how to do all those things myself, so thank you for asking. I do feel like there's a shift taking place. I was going crazy for a bit, though. I was like, what am I studying this metaphysics for? What is, like, my soul is leading me to, you know? Like, You know, why am I at this Jack in the Box fast food joint for 4 hours watching these videos? You know, like, I've just kind of shut out that external noise, like, completely, and I'm just focused on understanding how this reality works. And at the end of the day, the highest frequency wins. And it doesn't even matter the rest. So I'm just focusing on that and trying to be the best I can and refining everything and just, you know, moving forward. So I do appreciate it. And I didn't know if this day would ever come. It feels surreal almost, but I really, you know, I'm excited to keep you updated. And we're all going to have our own goddamn private jets. All right. Well, thank you for listening to me. I'll send this to you probably in the morning because it's at night. I don't have Wi-Fi out here. So have sweet dreams. Thank you for listening to me. And sorry for the rant.